Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Today we're going to be doing Childhood Friends Intention. So I'm in the upper class dormitory and let's talk to Bridget. You're Bridget from class 2, right? If so, I'm here to help with the request that you sent into the student council. That's me alright, and you're Reen from class 7. Now that we've established that we know each other, let's get down to business. Can you get started right now? Sure. I am indeed. Ask away. So, you wrote that you're having some issues with your childhood friend. That's right. Alan from class 4 to be specific. We're from the same town and we used to go to Sunday school together. I ended up having to leave that school though, and I never saw him after that, so that's why I was so happy to run into him again here, but... Oh, I see where this is going. You're an upper class student though, aren't you? I'm surprised you were childhood friends with someone who, well, isn't. What? Is it that weird? Well, I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's pretty rare, isn't it? Well, it's true that nobles and conquerors don't have many opportunities to interact with one another in Erebonia. I'm just the daughter of a baron, though, so our family isn't all that influential. My father was never one to put much importance on social standing either, and he even let me attend Sunday school on my own since it was close enough to home. That would explain it. I guess her dad's kinda like mine. So, what exactly would you like for me to do? You said you weren't sure what he was thinking. Well, I'm not sure why, but Alan's been doing everything he can to avoid me ever since we met up again here. He just gives me the cold shoulder whenever I try to speak to him, too. That's not good. Any idea why he might be acting like this? Not at all, which is why I'm so worried. I haven't done anything that could have offended him the last few times that we've talked. And it's not like he'd have some grudge from when we were younger either. We got along so well back then that we used to play together all the time. It'd be one thing if he was just avoiding me, but he started treating me like some sort of nuisance. As far as I can tell, something seems to have happened to him at the fencing club. Those could definitely be related. Either way, seems like the quickest solution is to ask Alan himself. Slow down for a second. Don't worry. I'm not going to walk right up to him and ask him directly, but he might be more willing to open up to another guy about it. I'll go talk to him and try to figure out what's going on in his head. Well then, thank you. Okay, better go find him. Actually, before I do you know if he'll be at the fencing club today? Most likely yes. You'll probably find him in the training hall. Got it. Before you go, Reen, please, promise you'll tell me everything you managed to get out of him. If I'm to blame here, I'd rather know. Please don't hide that from me. I won't, I promise. So let's head to the fencing club. Just go to the gym. Let's see, gymnasium, there we go. And it's right here to the right. When they talk about Sunday school, I'm assuming it's some sort of like Japanese tutoring school, not like church. Excuse me, I'm looking for a guy named Alan. He's supposed to be a member of this club, but is he off today or something? Not with my permission, at least. He didn't even mention he'd be out today. In other words, he's skipping practice. Got a feeling I know where he is, though. I see. Where exactly are you thinking? I'd check the field if I were you. Unlike Patrick, Alan actually cares about this club. Chances are he's skipping practice so he can train on his own. Well then, now that he mentions it, Patrick isn't here either. That's not really an excuse, but I find it hard to blame him after what happened. Come to think of it, what did happen here last month? I'd only heard rumors. I'd rather not dig this stuff up, but both of them are skipping today, so what the hell. Truth is, Alan and Patrick faced off last month. Patrick, being the slimy little scumbag he is, made a show of holding back and then still beat Alan down. It was humiliating, crushed all of Alan's confidence right out of him. I don't doubt it. That's why I'm letting him off easy for now. I'd like to see him bounce back from this, though. Tell you what, if you've got some business with Alan, do us a favor and tell him to drop by. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want, but we'd appreciate it. Of course, I'll be sure to tell him if I have the chance. Well, let's go find him. He said that he's training on his own at the Academy Field. And he is right over here. Yeah, just dash on over. On guard! You're that guy from class 7, right? Do you have some business with me or something? No, nothing like that. I saw you training out here and was pretty impressed, that's all. That said, you seem a little hesitant and it's getting in the way of your form. What makes you think you could just show up and criticize me? Is it because you're a noble? Yeah, that's right, I've heard about you. Should a high and mighty noble like you even talk to a lowly commoner like me? Or do you get a pass when it's condensation? That stuff has never really bothered me. It seems like this guy has a noble-shaped chip on his shoulder. Putting our baggage aside for now, you came here to train, didn't you? How about you join me for a while? Me? Train with you? Yeah, it's a chance to practice in a way you wouldn't normally. I'm sure you'd find it beneficial. What do you say? Well, I don't know what you're planning, but if it'll make me stronger, then I'm on board. I wouldn't say no to some big fancy noble who took the time out of his busy day to ask me anyway. Okay, I'll go get everything ready. I wonder if Instructor Sarah will let me borrow one of her combat shells. Yeah, so he calls her, asks her for permission, and she gives it, and here we go. And make sure that you have information equipped on Reen so we can scout this guy. Yeah, we certainly do. Yeah, let's go, let's fight! Yeah. And if you want to, you can also give Reen, like, Tear or something like that, something that would allow him to have some healing abilities. But we have some conditions. Alan has to kill it, and Alan has to be alive at the end of this battle. So let's go ahead and motivate everybody, get our strength up. Nice! And just have him, well actually, he does have some crafts. We can use this Soaring Bird, which will slow him down, which will come in pretty handy. Ooh, 900 damage, nice! Yeah, he only does about 700 damage or so, if you don't give him that motivation. And what else can I do with him? Oh, you know what, I need to use information to analyze the guy. There we go. And let's just keep on using Piercing Strike to get some delay going on him as well. Bam! 1,000 damage, sweet! Okay, so let's check this guy out. Let's see what he got. Ooh, scattered him. Sweet. And, okay. Okay, so there's about 9,000 HP left. Not really weak to anything, but, you know, there we go. So, yeah, blast him. So he's doing about 1,500 damage, and he's doing about 800 damage or so per hit. So keep on going. Okay, we're good. Just make sure that you let him get the final blow. Let's, delay that crap. Bam! Yeah, screw you, asshole. Let's impede this. I do not want him to cast this. Please? Awesome! No, he's still used... Oh, what a shitty little... Ugh! that dealt like no damage. That was pretty ridiculous. Okay, so he's down to 500. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. He should be fine, come on. Yes! Yeah, so then he gets the final blow, and he's alive. Perfect! So I should get 2 AP from finishing this quest. One for him getting the final blow, and another for him being alive. Did we win? You bet we did. Not surprising after that last attack of yours. That was a sight to behold. Thanks. I feel like I've got my confidence back now, at least a little bit of it. Good to hear. What's with those pants? They're really awful. What's the matter? I kind of feel bad about all the flack I gave you earlier, that's all. I mean, you know, all the high and mighty noble stuff. And don't worry about it. But is there some reason you got so caught up in all that? It's embarrassing to say out loud, but envy, I guess. I used to be awful at almost everything I did. Sports, studying, anything you could think of. Still am, really. But I knew this noble who was basically my opposite. She could try anything and do it flawlessly. I was always so frustrated by that. All I wanted to do was be her equal, but no matter what I did, I couldn't manage it. It's a pretty lame reason, huh? No, not at all. But that noble you're talking about, it's Bridget, isn't it? How did you know? Sorry, I guess it's time to come clean. So that's how she felt. Now that I think about it, I really have been acting like a jerk. In your defense, I can sort of understand why you acted that way. Nobody wants to show their weakness to somebody that they look up to. It's not even that I look up to her so much as I want her to just look at me. What do you mean by... nothing. Forget I said anything. Huh, so that's the way it is. Anyway, if that's what she sent you here for, I'll go talk to her. Besides, I owe her a personal apology for being so mean to her lately. She needs to know that my issue with her was myself, not with her. In fact, I'll go do that right now. That's a relief. I hope the two of you can smooth things over. Me too. Thanks for all you've done for me today. Well, we gotta finish that quest. Hello, Reen Swarzer of Class 7 speaking. It's Nightheart. Are you free at the moment, Swarzer? I am. Did you need something? Good. As it so happens, I have a little proposal for you. If you have a moment to spare, come speak with me in the faculty lounge. I'll give you the details in person. Is this an urgent matter? No, there's no need to rush or even come along at all if you can't make it. Your other responsibilities take precedence. If you do have the time, however, I would appreciate your presence. I wonder what this proposal is. Hold on. Wasn't he supposed to be returning to this unit today? Oh well. I'm sure I'll find out whenever I make it to the faculty lounge. But before we do that, let's head to the upper class dorms and get a reward from Bridget. It should be a pretty good reward, hopefully. Actually, I know what it is. It's actually not all that hot. It's the water bell quartz, and it halves the delay after using a water-based art, which is pretty crappy. But, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, cool. Glad I could be a help. Yeah. Oh. He didn't say that he's in love with you? No. Okay. Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, seriously. Okay, well thanks. Yeah, get the water bell, which is craptastic, but let's go talk to Nightheart, see what he wants from me. Yeah, are you guys done talking now? Thank you. Yeah, bye guys, bye. So let's go to the first floor of the main building. And it's the first door on the right-hand side, should be the faculty lounge. There we are. Hey, there you are, over there. What do you have to say, Goku? Hello, Schwarzer. Have you finished assisting the student council? Yes, sir. We've managed to take care of our most pressing tasks. By the way, I was under the impression that you'd be returning to the military. Was there a change of plans? I resolved my military business in record time. In fact, it wasn't long ago that I returned to the academy. You're saying you've already come and gone? You must be exhausted. Exhausted doesn't begin to cover it. To make matters worse, Instructor Thomas roped me into drinking with him last night. I hardly managed to get any shut-eye, though maybe I shouldn't be telling you about this. I was about to say, but he went out with Instructor Thomas even after all that? I never would have expected him to be so friendly. Moving on, Instructor Valestein told me about your swimming lessons. It seems as though the men of Class 7 suffered a truly humiliating defeat. I can't really think of one. Arseid and Clausel, Schwarzer. I'm referring to Arseid and Clausel. If what Instructor Valestein told me holds true, those two swam in circles around all you men, or maybe I should say boys. Men of the Empire would not stand for this. For the sake of masculinity the world over, please tell me you at least felt a twinge of frustration. Give me a fucking break. Then there may be hope for you yet. Listen well, Schwarzer. If you've got the time and the guts, I'd be willing to teach you men how to swim. I'm going to need you to clarify that. Swimming is more about knowing how to breathe and use your body than it is your body itself. Us army men undergo training in order to learn how to swim quickly and efficiently. No wasted movements, no wasted breaths. And I'd be willing to pass this all along to you in order to keep you from being shown up by those two girls again. Seriously? I'm always serious. If you've got the stones, gather at Class 7's men and I'll teach you all at once. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Make your choice. Right, yeah, let's go swimming. If you're willing to teach us, I'm not going to waste this opportunity. Now there's an answer. Gather up the other men and meet me in the gymnasium. And this isn't sexist at all. It reminds me of that time whenever they had the men in the computer class and they had the women and the women in the cooking class. I mean, give me a frickin' break. Come on. What century are we in? So, why are we here again? Instructor Nightheart wants to teach us how to swim as effectively as possible. In that case, we owe him our gratitude. I still don't get why we need to assemble so quickly just for some swimming lessons. If it's such a pressing issue for you, I can't imagine any of us would mind if you left us and went back to the dorm. It's not an issue, it's an observation, you smarmy little... Right then, let us begin. We'll begin with warm-ups, done in accordance with the Manway method. The Manway method? Did you just make that up? The name's not important. The method, on the other hand, is. You'll be racing each other one-on-one. Nothing gets a man motivated like some sweaty competition. Now, Schwarzer, why don't we start with you since it's decided to pipe up about the name? Pick your first opponent. Okay. We'll do it with Elliot, because, I don't have a lot of Link experience with Elliot right now, but the person that you choose, you get 100 Link experience with, so I figured, why the hell not? And, yeah, we have to beat him, but we can retry as many times as you want to. You get some bonus AP for beating him, so I'll try to do him the first time. We shall see. I'm still not good at this at all. Good. Yeah, I can't really talk during this because it's freaking me out! Come on. Sweet! Woohoo! Awesome! First try! In your face, Elliot! Yeah! Yeah, whatever, you're a slow ass. Oh, we're not done yet? Oh, that sucks. Sweet! Okay, so now they're done with their warm-ups. Okay, can we go now? I really want to explore that old schoolhouse if you'd ever shut up and let us go. I just wanted my AP and extra experience. 4 races in a row really takes its toll on you. You're telling me I'm exhausted. Yeah, think we're about done for the day? I'm ready for a nap. I knew swimming could be tiring, but I didn't know it could get this bad. That should do it for our warm-ups, correct? I would appreciate it if we could get to the meat of these lessons. How naive. Sorry, I think I may have misheard. You're all naive! Every last one of you. You boys think you're ready to learn anything after a wimpy little warm-up like that? Oh, we still have a long way to go. Which leads us into our next exercise of the day, limit breakers. I'm not the only one panicking about the word break being in that name, am I? What are those exactly? There's no such thing as a dumb question, Regnitz, but that one came awfully close. As the name would suggest, this exercise has you swimming to, then through, the limits of your endurance. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh no, instructor, this is a surefire way to drown. Don't do this to us. But don't worry, I'll give you 30 whole seconds of rest for every length of the pool you swim. Is he serious? That didn't sound like a joke to me. Maybe this is how they do it in the army. Can we go? It seems as though each of you has expended all your reserves of energy by now. I'm honestly surprised that none of us are dead yet. Was there any point to all of this? You still doubt me. I suggest checking how long your last lengths took. I'm sure you'll find yourselves impressed. No way. It felt like it took us hours to get across the pool. What exactly happened here? Once you reach your limit, your body dedicates all of its energy to swimming, not wasting an ounce on anything else. This is the method I told you about. Keep swimming like this and you'll be able to cut down your times even further. So this is why you pushed us so far. There was a method to your madness all along. That's right. Snide comments aside, you all performed very well. You might want to use these to recover from your training though. Well, thanks. That's all for today, but this isn't the end. You better keep training so those girls don't show you up again. Of course, thank you for taking the time to coach us. Sweet! Okay, now that we've done all that, let's head over to the old schoolhouse. And let's do our final quest here and get this over with. See what's changed in here, can't wait. Yeah, I know, they're locked. We're gonna use our key, blah, blah, blah. It's all gonna be different. The time's gonna move on, we know. Same thing. Let's get everybody together. Let's go! The people that I want are you, I want you, I want you, you. Yeah, okay, perfect. And let's get busy. I am gonna have to spend some time, equipping them and giving them new quartz and things like that, though. Let's have a look at the elevator panel first. I'm betting we'll be able to go down to the 4th floor now. Are you referring to those rules you hypothesized last month? I don't know how it's possible, but I have a weird feeling your theory is probably right. But we should see for ourselves. Right. Time to get this month's investigation started. I went ahead and I updated everybody's equipment and everything, so let's go and get the show on the road. I also, off-screen, I opened up more quartz slots. That's going to be pretty important relatively soon. Yeah, so 4th floor is open now. Yeah, awesome. So let's do this. I'm ready too. Come on, Emma, let's go. Down to the 4th floor. So yeah, I upgraded, or I didn't upgrade, but I went ahead and I equipped everybody with the appropriate accessories. I opened up more slots. I still think that there's a couple people that only have like maybe 2 slots or something that I still haven't opened yet. I also did some cooking, because that's something that I've been neglecting a lot of, but I figured why not. I'll cook with these assholes and get some more recipes. This wind. What's up, guys? The wind here feels like it did in the ancient quarry in the North Highlands. I suspect the higher elements may be at work here. So the same phenomenon that occurred in Nord is happening here? Well, let's be extra careful in here, okay? I bet the monsters will be even stronger than what we've dealt with on the previous floors, too. Stay on your guard, everyone. Gotcha. Yeah, the monsters here are pretty crazy, I've got to say. There's a healing point if you want to use that. I'm not going to, but yeah, totally be careful. And be on our way. Sorry about that cut right there. I had to go back and put Laura in my party. You either want Laura or Machias in your party, because there's a barrier later on in here that you have to, well, you don't have to, but you would be advised to break it down because there's some treasure behind it, and only they can get rid of it as well. So, yeah. Also, it would be a good idea to spend some time, what am I trying to say? To spend some time leveling up down here, because The enemies down here, a lot of them drop U material, so yeah, it's really good to have that to farm it if you want to. Another thing, because you can change your characters freely here, it would be a good idea if you are trying to get recipes to use a lot of your characters to get recipes, to make things so that you don't have to do it later when you only have like half your characters available to you in a field study. So yeah, I would prefer to do the cooking here whenever I can just grab everybody that I want. So we have another monster over here. Whoa, get away from me. Can I go around you? Gaius is pretty good about getting around these guys and yeah, getting a nice advantage on them too. Because these guys can be quite a pain in the ass. They remind me of like the Marlboros from the Final Fantasy series. The thing is with them is they can blind you and cause other status ailments with their magic attacks, so you really want to get rid of them ASAP. We're doing a pretty good job of that too. And also, the boss monster is coming up relatively shortly. There's only 2 floors to this. It's actually shorter and easier to get through than last time. So, yeah, make sure you hold on to your CP. There's also a fishing spot right over here. I already did that fishing off screen though, so let's see. We're gonna go over this way to get some treasure. Let's see, who do I have over here? Oh, this asshole guy.
What a
Whoa! There we go. And what do we have? Oh, an evade too. Not that I'll ever use it, but it's there if you care about evasion and things like that. I'd rather just have the spells, to be quite honest with you. The spells and the stats. Come on. Come on. Ugh, whatever. Off camera, I really like to spend some time, getting the tactical advantage against these people, but on camera, I don't really have the time for it. So let's go ahead and put Laura inside the party, and go over to her, and just blast down these pillars. Come on, Laura, you can do it. Can I go through? Perfect! And, whoa! Get away from me. Ooh, nice! 257th. I went ahead and I kicked Laura out of my party and I set up my links and everything else that I needed to set up. I really only brought her in just for that one little thing right there. So let's keep on moving.
Looks like we've still got a ways to go.
That we do, Alyssa. That we do. It's not too bad though. We're gonna skip the first path south and head this way. To this switch. If I can like stun you or something, that would be lovely. But anyway, put that away. Hit the damn switch, Mike. Oh, this shit pisses me off. Okay, now put your fucking spear away and hit the damn switch. Oh, I'm going to scream. Screw this. Okay, keep on moving. And let's see, go ahead and get this treasure. You know what? That switch could have already maybe been hit from my test run. Maybe. Probably, actually, now that I really think about it. Because I never actually... Whoa! I never actually left this place. I just went back and I switched party members and I went back to the healing point. If I left this place, it probably would have reset the switch, but I never did. So, go! I don't want to fight you. I've fought too many of you already. I'm done with you. Yeah, let's go to the right-hand side right now to get some treasure.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Yeah, where is it? There it is. Whoa, I'm sure these guys are gonna fight me. So, something that I'm thinking about doing, once Popolo Croix is done, and let me know what you think about this, is starting up the Legend of Heroes series from the beginning, meaning the Gargard trilogy, and that one that released on the TurboGrafx 16 way back when. So, yeah, it was called, like, Legend Heroes Dragon Slayer. It was originally part of the Dragon Slayer thing. Like, the Dragon Slayer was a thing, pretty much. And, Legend of Heroes was a spin-off of this Dragon Slayer series. And then Legend of Heroes became its, like, own thing. So, yeah, I would start with that one and then just work my way on through the PSP Garcarv trilogy. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think that would be a lot of fun, considering it seems that I've been doing a lot of Legend of Heroes games, and so I'm sure that a lot of you guys are Legend of Heroes fans.
What a nice-looking treasure chest.
So, that should be fun. Uh-oh. Monsters! Ooh, the I wonder what that does, the Evergreen. Let's check that out. Why not? See what we got going on here. Evergreen, there it is. Ooh, wow. That's actually really good. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm totally gonna give that to him. That's amazing. Okay, so keep on going. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about doing the Legend of Heroes series. I also have another game in mind that I'm thinking about doing, which is Saga 3 of Darkness and Light, I believe is the subtitle. And that is a remake of Final Fantasy Legend 3 for the DS. But I don't really like how DS games look recorded, and I'm not all great with computers, so yeah, let me know about that. But anyway, we're done here, and next time on Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel, we will fight the boss. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.